because there's only some musical theater nerds here, so I'll make sure everyone understands.
How many of you are
that.
familiar with Stephen Henson?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I think it's just the. It's such a challenge. I mean, I got to see Ben Platt do it, and life-changing.
Yeah.
Completely 100% life-changing, and his performance is probably one of the best performances I've seen from any actor on a stage, ever. And I think it's just vocally, the material is really stellar, and it's hard, and there's so much preparation that goes. There's not even close to being ready to even attempt to even sing just waving through the window like more than like twice. But like it's just like the fact that you have to do that every night, just the preparation, just the challenge, just to say that you have to play that part, that would be spectacular.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very hard to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Those are great.
The character suffers from social anxiety, and he suffers from social anxiety and a lot of social issues that he has to deal with, and it's very hard to kind of play that. And basically, he has to cry through the whole show, which is literally cries through the whole show, which is I don't know how you can possibly do that.
I got another one, sorry. I've never had so many people like in a line in my life. This is awesome. So here we go, next question.
Hi, I'm Chloe, and I was wondering if the 5 of you kids one of you had to sacrifice themselves, which one do you think it would be?
What the hell is this?
Life is hard, dude.
I don't even get the question. Which one is gonna die first?
If somebody had to sacrifice
Oh, the scary movies, the black guy dies first. So I might as well just go ahead and do my thing before I just try to run away.
I think character-wise, the first to sacrifice themselves would probably be our 2 characters.
Yeah.
No, I think like like if the characters like one of them like had to like stay behind, I feel like either one of our characters would do it for different reasons, but I think both of our characters would probably.
I feel like if Lucas didn't have his slingshot, I feel like he'd be like, "What is this? Right, peace out." No, I mean, because I feel like Lucas is pretty loyal. He's kind of shown his loyalty to his friend, especially from like season 1 when he wanted to find Will. Like even 11, he just felt like she was just distracting everyone. He thought like she was just like a part of what was going on. So he's like, "No, she's not going to distract me. You're getting distracted, Mike and Dustin. You're stupid.
Right.
I'm gonna go find Will."
Which was half right, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
some of you I know don't even think that.
Lucas, you're so mean. Lucas was looking out for his friends.
That's very true.
You see one random girl with telekinetic powers telling you you're supposed to be going.
She didn't say nothing.
Anything.
She said, "Papa."
This random girl that you've never met in your life with telekinetic powers, and you're trying to go find your friend who could be dying, who we know is dying, and she veers you off course on purpose. You're not going to be happy. I mean, everybody watching the show knows that her intentions were good, but how does that look to us? Of course we're upset. And then for Mike to be like, for Mike to take her side over his best friend,
and he only knew her for a whole week.
Only knew her for a couple days. That is cold. Mike and Al, they're like the true villains of the show. Gosh, they have no idea what loyalty is.
They really don't.
Next question, Mike.
So I have Sadness from up here, and she has a question. Oh, she's so cute.
I was wondering if you listened to Be More Chill, the musical, and if so, what's your favorite song?
Listen to Be More Chill, the musical, and what's your favorite song?
Great. Michael in the Bathroom, of course. That's hard. I think the Squip song's cool when he's introducing the Squip to him. It's so cool. It has that cool rock element to it and the riffiness, which is cool. I like it. I'm glad that it's coming to Broadway. Mm-hmm. Will Rowland's going to do a great job.
Excellent.
Oh.
I did want to ask a question. Caleb. Will we,
He's leaving.
You know what's funny? They all the time, the directors, everyone, Lucas, stand there. Lucas, I'm like, I'm Caleb, I played Lucas.
The funniest thing is that they mix and match. They like, sometimes they'll say your real name, and then they'll look at another person and say their character name. I remember I was doing a scene, they're like, Dustin and Joe. And then they literally said right after that, Gaten and Steve. I'm like, can you pick one? It's alternating back and forth.
Do you two in real life have brothers or sisters? Just yes or no?
Sorry, what was your question?
Do you
bro?
have brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have a younger sister, Caitlin.
In real life?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And Gaten?
Caitlin Rose McLaughlin. My
Aw.
older sister, Crystal Sade McLaughlin.
Oh.
My older brother, Corey Hashim McLaughlin.
So how
All
many
C's.
times have your parents called you a different name?
Huh?
Repeatedly.
Sorry?
How many times have your parents called you a different name?
Oh my God, my dad is the worst with me. I'm sorry, Dad. He calls Crystal, Kate, Corey, Kate, April, Caleb.
What's that? That happens all. It's so bad.
You're gonna go through the whole thing.
My mom calls me the cat's name. She's like, Carmen, Sabrina, Buttercup. I'm like.
So see, it's confusing. But I'm sorry, Caleb. Will we see more of Lucas's little sister next season?
I don't know.
Oh, you do too.
I mean, we do know, but we're not gonna tell you.
Oh, come on, Gaten. She was so awesome.
I don't know.
She was the meanest little sister in the world, and she
I
reminded
know,
me.
right? She was like,
She's
hey, don't mess with my toys. And after that, dang.
She's in the season.
Dang. No,
She's got your Lando figure hidden somewhere. All right, we got
She may not be.
Yes,
I
I'm
don't.
Genevieve. I'm wondering, what do you find the differences between acting on Broadway and acting on television?
They're completely different worlds, completely different universes.
Yeah.
It's like saying, like, what's the difference between riding a bike and driving a car? It's like you're both moving with a vehicle on wheels. Completely different way of doing it. They're just totally different entities, which I love. I love that so much. It's more like you could probably ask what's similar about them. You're acting. You gotta play dress up.
Yeah.
And
Lights.
gotta follow a script.
I would like you used the bike and the car exactly how.
Which
like,
one's which one's which? Which is
Okay,
the bike?
so the bike I would say is Broadway. A mountain bike is Broadway,
Okay.
and a Mercedes Benz is TV.
Really?
Okay.
Why that? Why the Mercedes-Benz specifically then?
I don't know because I like a Mercedes Benz.
That's the first car you pulled out there.
I mean, any car actually really depends on your story.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think personally, like acting wise, like a lot of people look at it and they think bike for Broadway, car for film. That's how it looks. But personally, acting wise, theater's so much harder.
It is.
Theater's so much harder.
You work harder.
It's so much.
Well, you're pedaling.
Yeah, you're doing the physical work
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
But do you find that the reward, the reward is not gonna be the right word, but what you receive out of it is the same, or is that even still different?
No, it's so different what you receive out of it. The thing is that I mean, all of your recognition for theater is right there in front of you, immediate.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that it doesn't have as much of a following, which I think is a shame. But I mean, I get why. I mean, films are released worldwide, so like everybody has access to them. Theaters, you make a day of it. You have to travel. You gotta take more time than just go to the movies, or just buy a movie.
Right.
That's right. I keep burping. I'm sorry. And it's like, you know, you just like have like burping fits where you're just like,
But yeah, so it's the convenience factor.
the convenience factor of the movie. It's much more convenient to watch a movie, but when you go and see a show, like there's a reason people stand up and clap because it's really an experience.
And then also when you're performing, you never see yourself, so you just you're like, all right, I'm gonna wing this, you know.
You don't get to be like, hey,
roll
can we
that
roll
back,
again?
let me see it again.
No, you don't get to do that, and that's what's so much fun about it. Messing up on stage is the worst and best thing on the planet.
Yeah, I remember the first time I messed
It's
up.
so much fun. The first couple times, it's, what did I do? I'm getting fired. I remember the first time I messed up on stage, I thought I was getting fired. I was 9, but
Like, I remember, I think I cried.
didn't you just? I remember you were telling me how you just blanked, and then didn't they go play knowledge go?
Yeah, and told me that my lines in my ear. So I was, Zazu, I'm like talking to him, and I'm just like, I said my line, I forgot like the last 2 lines, and I'm just like, looking at him, and then he's just like, I'm like, crap, and then she whispers it in my ear after like 2 hours. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. And like,
The reason it's the best is because that's where you get to put your improv skills into play, and especially when it's just dialogue. When it's music, you just gotta wait till you execute. I remember this one time I just blanked for a whole verse, and the thing was is that I continued to do my choreography, which was all interactive based on what I was saying, and there were no words. So I'm looking at people and like. and I knew it was funny because I'm looking at the conductor, who you can see, one of the only people you can see, and he's going. And I look at him, and he's like, all right, let's do this. And then the guy who's on stage next to me, who I have to interact with next, is on stage. He's in like a police officer uniform, well, like 1800s police officer uniform, and. Just waiting until I started to sing again. I did eventually, but and that's always funny because you just get to pick it up. But when it's dialogue and you mess up, that's when like other people around you have to start working together. That is ultimate teamwork time. Because if you mess up a line and blank, it's different if you fumble and you're able to like pick it up. But if you blank, a lot of times another actor on stage will recover for you if you can't. If you can't, sometimes that happens, and so it's kind of like a game of like who's gonna recover. You gotta like have like that timing thing. It's like you gotta have like that like energy. You're just like, okay, so we're gonna pick it up here. And it's usually we have like things set out for like certain situations.
I mean, with the rehearsals, you kind of feel like you might know where those beats are.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's some anticipation behiin that.
Yeah, like the actress playing my mom. I remember I messed up, and we kind of had a thing where like usually she would recover for me in a situation during Priscilla Queen of the Desert, and she would recover for me in essence because all my interactions involve her. So any conversation I'm having, she's involved in, so she's able to keep it going naturally. So it's always cool to have that thing set up, and it's always fun.
Excellent.
Okay, this is our next to last question. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Hello.
Hi. So my family and I live in Gwinnett, Georgia, and I know you guys are filming and redoing the Gwinnett Place Mall to make it all 80s and amazing. How has it been for you and the rest of the cast to spend so much time filming and spending time in Georgia like today?
It's been great filming here in Georgia.
Love the Georgia.
Yeah, I have a lot of family here. I come here for family reunions all the time, so it's kind of like a second home for me. But yeah, it's been great filming here. Love the South.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
Scattered, smothered, and covered, or what? What are your hash brown orders?
I don't know.
It's all about your hash brown order, guys. Scattered, smothered, covered, what?
I just get a waffle, man.
Yeah, I get waffles.
I just get a waffle.
with eggs, sweet iced tea,
Right.
Simple.
But
Sweet tea.
Georgia's a little bit
It's sweet iced tea because I said it. No. Sweet tea, you're right.
it's pretty different from home.
But there's ice in it. I'm sorry.
It's implied. It's
Sweet
implied.
iced tea.
This is the South. It all has ice.
There's ice in it.
It always has
Sweet
ice.
tea.
Iced tea.
Right.
Okay, it's sweet tea, but I have ice in it as well. What does ice mean?
Sweet tea with ice.
There's ice in here, right?
You don't.
Sweet ice.
It's just
Ice
water.
water.
Some people call it
Ice water. Yeah, you don't just call it
water.
It's ice water. Sweet iced tea. It's sweet.
Sweet tea is a thing of its own.
Is this actually a conversation happening between that man right here?
All right.
This is Georgia. It's very important.
Oh, Georgia. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
I'll say one thing. It's sweet tea.
Right.
Sweet tea.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the last question of this panel.
Wait, okay.
Go, no, you go, sweetie, go.
Go, thank you. Okay. I like Georgia a lot. It's definitely a lot different than home for me. I'm from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. My family's Italian. And it's just it's just a change. I mean, the food here is great. It's a lot different than what I have there. But I'm sorry, you cannot find pizza down here.
Oh.
No matter what you guys say, no matter what you guys say, I have heard so many things about it. I heard so many things like, go here. I'm like, okay, and I eat. I'm like,
So, Gaten, have you been to Antico?
no.
Then we'll talk later.
Okay.
Have you been to Mellow Mushroom?
Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yes.
Alright, we're not doing that. Alright, here we go.
Oh, I saw some thumbs down,
one
thumbs
I was
up,
like,
yes. Oh, that's the best.
Alright, here we go. I have a Dustin and two 11s. This is our last question of this panel. And I tried to get everybody I could in. I've never had so many teenage girls in a line in my life. So, here we go. Listen to this and see if we can do it all together. Here we go.
Hi, my name's Ola.
I'm Bella. And I'm Callie.
So throughout season 1 of Stranger Things, you guys made a bunch of references to the X-Men series. Have you ever read the comics or seen any of the X-Men movies?
Who's your favorite character? And also, in Beyond Stranger Things, why did you have an apple in your pocket?
Which one had an apple?
That's a good finishing question. Yeah. Because I'd like to know the answer. I have seen the X-Men movies. I have it.
To make it easy.
Wolverine's a classic. Love Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Colossus is awesome. But if we're going like with like the X-Men, like if we're going with the cinematic universe, I'm guessing. Can I say Deadpool? Is Deadpool allowed to be said?
Yeah.
He's a member now. He's officially
Sure, why
crossover
not?
now.
Yeah.
Deadpool. It doesn't go with Deadpool.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So then you're thinking of the comic universe now. You're trying to deal
I'm
with.
trying to think of the comic. When the X-Men universe, probably Juggernaut. Juggernaut's awesome. Juggernaut's so cool.
Sure.
What makes Juggernaut so cool?
It's Juggernaut.
Deadpool explains it in the second movie.
There it is. So, that's it? Juggernaut?
Juggernaut's the cool. I think he's. When we're saying heroes,
Yeah.
probably just Wolverine. I think Hugh Jackman's
There we go.
awesome.
That's fair.
Amazing. Yeah, I've seen X-Men. I mean, I haven't read the comics, that's it, but I've seen most of the movies. So yeah. And the apple. So, let me tell you a story about Beyond Stranger Things. It was really early in the morning. I didn't eat anything. My dad's like, you need to eat something. It's not good not to eat anything, right? So, and then before I went on, I was like, I'm just gonna take an apple. And I'm just sitting there waiting until we start. They're like, all right, we're getting ready to start. I'm like, oh, let's put it down there, right? And then I think I just started getting. Oh my God, you scared me.
I'm small, but I am mighty.
I believe so. And then I just started getting bored, and I think what was I doing? Playing with it, right?
It's like polishing it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, that's
just eat it if you're gonna. It's like inspecting it.
Yeah,
And then you blow your nose in the middle of the shit.
I did do that too.
You did.
I was like,
You're like. and like Sean's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's just me, Caleb.
Nice. There we go.
That's
Caleb
okay.
being Caleb.
Yeah.
With the apple, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, so Lane.
Okay, so after this panel, if I am correct, you're gonna go back to the Walk of Fame for a little while. Is that correct?
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah. Some nods
The
there.
man who is
Everyone out there
the man who knows
Yeah,
everything.
we know.
So they're gonna be back at the Walk of Fame. This is their last panel. Oh. But it is an
Dang it.
extra. I know. Dang it.
How about we stay for like another
And I love your walking Ewok shirt, Galen. That's awesome. And I love your shirt. I've already told you that. I'm gonna buy one online. So, the extract kind of has a tradition. We're gonna ask you about your religion at this point. Wait, he's gotta listen to me, Galen. I'm asking you about your religion here. Are you Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Or Star Trek?
Wars.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Wars.
Good opinion.
Look at the stripes like he's playing with us. Look at this.
I'm gonna just say Star Wars.
Awesome.
There's a reason it's the most popular franchise.
There we are.
There we go. Christy.